Hello, hi everyone, welcome back to Laptop Art 7 Tips. So, tonight we will speak about Naples and we invite our expert travel guide, Fabio, and he will explain to us some tips about Naples. So, have you ever visited Naples? Let's introduce our Fabio. Okay. Here we are.
Hi everybody.
Hello Fabio, welcome to Laptop Art.
Thanks.
So we can just wait 2 minutes because people need to arrive. By the way, I introduced a little bit about you. So you are Fabio, you are from Naples, and you are a certified travel guide for region Campania. Yes, of course. So you usually travel not just Naples, but all around as well, true?
All around my region, so Napoli, Pompei, Herculaneum, Capri, Amalfi Coast, Caserta with the Royal Palace, the west side called Campi Flegrei, which is a beautiful area, plenty of archaeological sites, amazing landscape. It's not so well known, but that's worth to visit, of course.
Yeah, for sure. And as well, in summer, in winter, all the seasons are good to come to Naples because there are many attractions. So, okay.
Each attraction for each season, yes.
So incredible beauty. Okay, I miss a lot Naples. And so let's start also if we are a few, because we will put this live online as well after, so there are no problem, people will see. So let's start with our first tip. So if I want to visit a beautiful park in Naples, what do you advise to me where I can go?
Well, there are several parks. I can tell you my favorite one, which is Capo di Monte. It's placed on one of the hills of the town. It was the place where Chapter of Bourbon, the king of Naples, used to hunting. It's a very big place. It's 134 hectares. You know, along the path there are 17 historical monuments and especially host the Capo di Monte Museum. Look, Capo di Monte Museum is beautiful. I used to compare Uffizi Gallery. There are paintings starting from the Gothic time, Renaissance, Baroque, and also an artwork, contemporary artwork section. Yes, that's it. It's very big part. You know, in 2014, it also became the most beautiful park in Italy. Incredible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Incredible. And it's good as well. Now it's open if you want to take a seat and relax outside. And
open except on Sunday because
okay.
You know the restriction.
Okay, so for the restriction just on Sunday, so the other days are okay.
One stroll around the park is okay. Museums, of course, are closed.
Yeah, sure, normal. Okay. And second tips. If I want to visit an interesting Art Nouveau style building, what do you advise to me?
Well, there are many Art Nouveau buildings actually in the town. Mostly are concentrated in a quarter of Napoli called Vomero. There are a couple very nice. One called Villino. Villino means a small villa. It's not small at all, it's very big, that 3 floors. Il Erna and Maria. It's nearby the monastery of San Martino. And, recently became the protagonist of Italian fiction, Mina Settembre, that we watched some months ago on TV. And the other one is Villa Santarella. The owner was Edoardo Scarpetta. Scarpetta was a Neapolitan comedian. He started the school of De Filippo family. Looks like a capsule, actually. There are 2 towers on the sides, and just on the top of the facade, there is also a very funny writing saying, I'm the one that live here. because he was a comedian and he used to make laugh to the guests at the theater, and now he's the one that laugh, enjoy the place in its villa.
Oh wow, amazing! It's very beautiful, interesting kind of architecture. Yeah.
It's a nearby area called Petraio. That's also a panoramic street that also makes part of my itineraries in case someone wants it.
For sure, because we want to visit Naples, so for sure we will contact you when we can travel again, because we know that we will travel again.
Yeah.
Finger crossed. Yeah. Okay, and third tips. I want to visit an unconventional place to go. Where can go?
Well, unconventional place, I would say the Spanish Quarter, quartieri spagnoli. According to someone represents the real Naples. There are ancient monuments as well, historical buildings, but especially you can go inside bars, wine bars, a restaurant. Speaking about restaurants, there is a restaurant called Nennella, which is very similar to the famous Parolacce in Rome. So if you go there, the waitress start to insult you. But
that's very funny. I like it, you know. As a, you know, it's a funny way to welcome tourists.
It's one way to enjoy a meal, and food is good and cheap. Spanish Quarter.
Okay, but they are not dangerous at all anymore, Spanish quarters. So
they were dangerous.
Right.
That's the beauty part. They were dangerous until 4 or 5 years ago. Now everything changed just thanks to tourism, because many people start to walk around. Now we have several areas of this street, plenty of contemporary artworks, murales. I'm going to have a sharing tour on April there, just to show monuments, but especially concentrate on murales and street art. So it became pretty popular because bars, wine bars, but especially all around because these artworks, I mean.
yeah, and is very in the city center. Spanish quarters are not so far. So if you arrive to the main station, you can just walk to there, no? So it's easy.
Yeah, from the main train station, I suggest to take the subway. You get off in the famous subway station Cotoledo.
Mm-hmm.
The most beautiful subway station in Europe, by the way.
Beautiful, yeah.
You meters, and you are in the middle of the Spanish Quarter.
Okay, okay, good. So we are on the fourth tips. The beautiful street to take a picture and to show it to my friends if I come to Naples, you know, on Instagram. I want to put a beautiful picture about Naples.
Well, as beautiful streets, I would say all Spacca Napoli, if you're interested in monuments, or else the waterfront, for the nature, for the landscapes, the water, the background.
Spacca Napoli is easy to reach, is in the city center, so if I want to go, I arrive very easy in Spacca Napoli. It's just in the city center.
Spacca Napoli represents just the beginning of the city center, so just the entrance to go inside the biggest historical center of Europe, Napoli. It's just the beginning.
Okay, okay. So you know, but many people never have the occasion to visit Naples. So you know, perhaps they don't know it. So okay, okay. And now we start to be romantic. The fifth, the fifth tips. So I'm with my new boyfriend, and I want a romantic view, a panoramic view. To see all Naples and enjoy my romantic moment. Where can I go?
You have to go to Pozzoliva.
Okay.
It was the destination many poets, artists, philosopher, everybody fall in love with this place. Everywhere is green, you see the water from the top, is quiet. You know, there was a famous pretty famous actually, movie from a Neapolitan actor, Massimo Troisi, and there was a scene where he took her girlfriend just to Postilipo, and then he left her. And she said, "Why you take me up here if you don't love me?" It was so funny.
I was thinking the same. If I arrive there and I feel in love for another one, I don't know, I will feel guilty, you know. Because it's so beautiful to see, so probably I fall in love for Naples and not anymore for my boyfriend. I don't know. If he's not from Naples, probably I will leave him. By the way, that's my simple opinion, but it's so beautiful, incredible. And during the evening as well, it will be probably better, you know, for romanticism, because you can see this kind of light and see the noise as well are very different in Naples in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night.
It's very far away from the city center, but generally from the town. Is on there are many villas. It's on the hill, so it's very, very, very quiet.
Okay, and as well, at this moment I really want to know a place to go for eat something. So my 6 tips is about restaurant as well, takeaway, because at this moment we are concentrated about all the takeaway places. So
well, we have to say that the food is good everywhere here, almost everywhere. I can tell you the place where you can eat the real Neapolitan food. Well, there's a restaurant just in the historical center, nearby the church of Santa Chiara, St. Clair, called Tandem. Tandem, you know, means a bike, and it prepares ragu, Genovese. Genovese, don't take me wrong, it's not a typical food from Genova, but was born in Naples.
okay.
There were 2 sailors just from Genova. They were cooks, and they invented this kind of sauce and became one of the typical Neapolitan dish on the top of the pizza, of course.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that at all, but I find Tandem on internet, so I can see that are very typical kind of food I show as well to people. This kind of pasta.
It's ragu.
Is with ragu, yeah, and it doesn't seem ragu, you know, because in Tuscany is a little bit different ragu, but I prefer the one from Naples. I love.
Very concentrated, very solid. To cook the ragu, you need 1 day. It must be cooked 1 day before.
One of my friends writes, I like o pere e o musso.
That's the nose of the pork.
Okay.
We use the nose of the pork, opere mousse, to eat along to the beer, with beer, I mean, and salt biscuits.
Oh. Nice. Okay, so this is the first one, Tandem in Naples. There are some others that you want to tell us?
Well,
another one.
So many things that I will tell you.
Okay, that's good. But if I come to Naples and I visit you and I do the visit with you, you will show me other place, true?
Of course. Maybe the art galleries, the subway station, you know, the Naples has the art gallery subway station. I mean, each subway station contains art galleries. There are more than 200 artworks in total, spread up in the subway station. I told you the most beautiful subway station in Europe, not in Italy, but in Europe, is Toledo, is #1. Then we have the #7, which is the one nearby Piazza Borsa. And basically, there are artworks in each station. In a few months, we have the opening of Duomo station that includes one of the 3 Roman boats found nearby the port. So basically, you take the subway. In the meantime, you walk through all these archaeological records.
Yeah, that's a big treasure for Naples. I really hope that they will do something similar as well in the rest of Italy, because sometimes, you know, they are not just in the case of Naples, it's an artwork, the metro station, but in some cases are like a nightmare. So probably they have to take Naples as an example for
that's the way to valorize the station, to stay there for a while. In the meantime, you wait for the train and look around what's there.
Sure.
Then don't have to forget that we have the 70% of the cartoury heritage in the world in Italy. Only in Italy we have the 70% of the cartoury heritage in the world. So we have to valorize everything we have.
Yeah, that's true. That's real. I hope that they do that. No one knows, but we hope so. Just the last tips, it will be about legend. So if you can told us a small story, a small legend about Naples.
There are so many legends. Maybe I could tell you the most new, and maybe even the first one to be written is the one about the mermaids. The last about these legends was Homerus. Homerus said that around the Bay of Naples there were 3 mermaids, Lygia, Leucosia, and Partenope. Well, the mermaids were not like we can imagine today, I mean half fish and half girls. The Greek mermaids were different. They were a bird with a beautiful woman face, and they used to bewitch the sailors. How? Just chanting, singing. And after that they ate the mermaids. Well, Ulysses, he tried to dare the mermaids, and he wanted to listen the song. So he asked their sailors to plug the ears, keep rowing, and in the meantime he tied himself the bar of the ship in order to listen the magic, to listen the spell. And so he broke the spell in this way. And Partenope, one of these mermaids, she did accept this project from Odysseus, and she decided to kill herself. So her body was dragged away up to the small island of Margaride, which is the place where today stands the castle of Ovo in Napoli, and its body was turned in the city of Napoli. That's why another way to say Napoletano is just Partenopeo, because the rights from the mermaid's name, Partenope, this is how they call us.
Amazing. Yeah, we don't know many things, you know. Always when
you come here, I'll tell you everything, and I'll tell you everything you want. Everything about Naples, about the region of Campania.
I really hope to come to Naples in May. In May, so I for sure will contact you, and I hope as well people that follow or they will see this live about your 70th, because I am sure that you have many other tips and advice to give to people that come to Naples to visit your amazing.
Of course, I have some secrets for me now.
Yeah. I want to reveal all of your secrets for sure, but yeah, and I'm quite sure that if you are in the town, you will enjoy more the experience of the guide and the travel and the town. You know, it's normal. I always say that it's not the same. We just want to promote the an alternative travel for the moment because there is anything else to do. So we can just do that. By the way, if some people want to ask something and they are on live, also if tonight we don't have many people on live, by the way, if some people want to ask something as well in Italian, anche in italiano, you can ask something. Otherwise, I will ask something to Fabio in Italian.
Don't be shy now.
Non be shy.
I see Annibale della Genga, which is supposed to be a friend of mine from Monza. Cesare, vuoi chiedermi qualcosa?
Potete chiedere anche in italiano dei consigli di viaggio o se volete possiamo parlare un po' in italiano su qualcosa di Napoli. For sure Napoli. Comunque in questo momento Napoli è in zona rossa, vero?
Sì.
Quindi è tutto chiuso.
Sì, purtroppo è tutto chiuso, aspettiamo quindi che cambiamo colore per ripartire con le nostre attività. Io sto aspettando la zona arancione o possibilmente gialla per queste tour ai quartieri spagnoli dell'11-18 aprile.
Ok, in zona arancione potete fare comunque dei tour.
In zona arancione possiamo fare il DPCM, l'ultimo DPCM di Conte, tour, ma soltanto per coloro che vivono nello stesso comune. Quindi per coloro che vivono nel comune di Napoli possono tranquillamente partecipare ai tour, ovviamente con le dovute precauzioni, mascherina, distanziamento sociale. Io provvedo a fornire auricolari monouso, quindi sì, si possono fare. Purtroppo quelli della provincia in zona arancione non possono raggiungerci, ma è giusto così. Comunque non abbiamo un alto tasso di contagio al momento, quindi si spera sempre con il cornicello a portata di mano, insomma.
Sempre necessario. Una domanda, ma se una persona per lavoro viene a Napoli, non so, una settimana, 3 giorni, un mese e vuole fare un tour perché ha un giorno libero, può comunque partecipare a un tour, no?
Diciamo niente a nessuno, sì, a parte gli scherzi si può fare.
No, vabbè, per capire. No, perché non
fare per lavoro, quindi durante il momento che tu stai in quel comune puoi usufruire di tutti i diritti che hai all'interno di quella circoscrizione.
Ok, perfetto. Ok, quindi se io per lavoro vengo a Napoli posso contattare te, Fabio, direttamente te o partecipi e con un'agenzia, cioè lavori in privato o con delle agenzie di viaggio specifiche, cioè con dei tour operator?
Diciamo che noi siamo liberi professionisti, quindi collaboriamo. Potete contattare direttamente me qui su Instagram oppure tramite i social, la pagina Facebook Visitare Napoli.
Ok. Io se vengo voglio fare un tour soprattutto dell'arte contemporanea e soprattutto appunto dei murales di cui mi parlavi perché la parte, mi dà molta più tranquillità essere comunque con una guida turistica, un esperto di settore in generale se vado in una città che non conosco, quindi i murales, soprattutto quelli che hai citato nella zona dei quartieri spagnoli, preferisco vederli appunto con un esperto di settore che mi porta in giro e mi fa vedere, quindi troverò una scusa lavorativa per venire a Napoli.
Forse verrai a maggio e a questo punto ti invito al tour in barca, un altro sharing tour che ci sarà a maggio, il 9 maggio faremo una visita guidata in una delle chiese del lungomare di Mergellina e là c'è un quadro che nasconde un mistero e dopodiché faremo questo tour panoramico in barca, porta dei costumi ovviamente.
Certo, chiaramente. È molto interessante questo tour alternativo che mi stai proponendo, quindi a maggio devo assolutamente essere a Napoli. È una cosa che fate chiaramente dalla bella stagione in poi, quindi maggio, giugno, luglio, agosto.
Sì, vabbè, in realtà dipende come va il meteo. Qua fa abbastanza caldo già da aprile, quindi però per essere sicuri del tempo buono, per le restrizioni che si presuppone che a maggio si allentano un pochettino affinché partecipino un po' tutti quanti, abbiamo deciso quindi di iniziare questa cosa il 9 maggio come sharing tour. Quindi c'è una piccola quota di partecipazione per questo tour in barca, che sono poche persone, sono 8-9 persone, quindi anche in barca c'è un certo distanziamento, la mascherina sarà sempre obbligatoria quando si è su in barca. Nel momento che ci si tuffa, insomma, non ci
No,
si
la
può.
maschera, magari no, cioè magari non so, la maschera per
Finisce-
l'immersione, ecco.
si mette la mascherina per le immersioni.
Ok, e ultima domanda, quindi in questo tour che mi stai promuovendo e mi stai facendo venire una gran voglia di fare, ci sarà anche il pranzo, cioè ti danno anche da mangiare, perché per me è abbastanza una cosa necessaria.
Taralli e un drink, penso
Ok,
birra. Sì.
ok, perché è più in orario serale, quindi no.
No, no. Il tour inizierà alle 10:40 con
Ah, quindi si fa aspettare di primo mattina, ok.
Vista di data inizia alle 10:40 nella chiesa, al tempo di terminarla, insomma, pochi passi si raggiunge la barca, ci imbarchiamo e iniziamo il giro per la costa di Posillipo, quindi da Mare Chiaro fino alla Gaiola, che è un altro parco archeologico, tra l'altro.
Ah, ok, perfetto, va, molto interessante. Ok, ragazzi, spero che chi ha partecipato e ha visto la diretta non abbia domande, cioè se vuole fare domande le faccia adesso o mai più. Stiamo parlando anche in italiano per mettervi in una condizione di maggiore tranquillità psicologica. E, quindi se volete fare una domanda inerente Napoli, i vari tour che vengono proposti, che magari appunto possono interessare. Per esempio, io ho già trovato il mio tour, ecco, per quando andrò a Napoli. Se volete fare delle domande, se ci sono dei tour che vi possono interessare specifici, se volete farle adesso possiamo parlarne, altrimenti potete scrivere e contattare direttamente Fabio sulla sua pagina
Visitare no.
privata.
Sì.
Com'è?
No, ti stavo ripetendo il nome della pagina. Domande anche in napoletano se volete.
Anche...
La pagina è, sì, è Visitare Napoli, oppure qui su Instagram.
Sì, il nome della pagina è Visitare
Napoli,
Napoli.
abbastanza semplice, sì.
Però c'è il trattino, ok? Tanto la
Su
scrivo.
Instagram c'è il trattino, su Facebook non c'è. Visitare Napoli è quella là con 36.000 like, grosso modo.
Ok, perfetto. Beh, certo, Napoli ha sempre tantissimi like. Ok, bene, grazie mille. Lascerò appunto la diretta sui miei feed e quindi la rigirerò. E a maggio? Ci vediamo a maggio, Fabio? Ok?
Immagino.
Ok, ti butto in acqua, però.
Buona
Grazie mille.
serata, verrò preparato.
Grazie mille. Ciao Fabio,
Ciao a
buona
tutti.
serata. Ciao ciao, ciao a tutti.
Vi aspetto.